Hello and welcome to another reaction video here on my channel. My name is ChaosMole and today we have the THQ Nordic Showcase. What you're seeing here right now is the starting screen. Apparently there will be a 4-minute pre-show in 4 minutes. We will see how that goes and we will see what they have to offer. If you're also wondering, isn't there any music? No, there isn't. Like, I had this on full blast and there was just pure silence, so we will probably get blasted when the stream starts and hopefully we can do some sound checks. I have no clue what to expect here. They had a deep silver, what was it? The new label they opened up, deep silver prime matter thing, and that was at E3, and that was the most boring thing I have ever seen in my life. Like, it was bad. It was really, really bad. Like, I closed the stream after, I think, 10 minutes because they had no gameplay whatsoever. They didn't showcase any games. They literally just talked about games they would love to make, and they talked to some developers, but there was nothing else. And it's like, no, that's not what I want to see, really. And I don't really have to make a reaction video. So we will see how that goes. Quick note, if I'm looking a little bit like, wow, he is not like super energetic and is just like screaming at all the announcements. Two reasons for that. A, I took some medicine, and B, I got my second COVID vaccination yesterday, and I'm not super bad because, well, the reality is I had COVID last year, and so like my body is like very much used to that shit. But nonetheless, I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather, but I wanted to do this anyways, and I will definitely give you my honest opinion regardless of the circumstances. So, yeah, I have no clue what THQ Nordic will showcase here. I assume we are getting some Saints Row, even though Saints Row is deep silver. It's so weird. Can I just say this? I know everyone is always frightened when Tencent, Microsoft, or whomever is buying a new studio, and I'm like, have you ever heard of the Embracer Group? Like, the Embracer Group is buying every studio left and right. Like, I'm actually more afraid of the Embracer Group than anything else. Like, what do we have now? Embracer Group is now THQ Nordic, Deep Silver, Prime Matter, Saber Interactive. They have bought Gearbox. They have. I have to look up a list. Like, I kid you not. Like, with most of the game companies, like Microsoft or even Tencent, I remember the studios from the top of my head. Embracer Group, I have to open up a spreadsheet. Not because the studios are not important, they are small or anything. It's just so many of them. I think, what was it? THQ Nordic has now like 50 studios working on games. 50! Think about that. And people are frightened when Tencent is buying a studio every 5 years, or when Microsoft is buying a studio every 3 years. And it's like, I'm more afraid of like Embracer than anything else. So I don't really know what to expect here. Like, hopefully, and this is something which is just me guessing, but probably Titan Quest 2. We know that they are working on Titan Quest 2 because they have announced that when they actually released the new expansion for Titan Quest, they were like, yeah, we're also working on Titan Quest 2, which, as somebody who was a huge fan of the action RPG genre, I'm all for it. Like, hit me. I love Titan Quest, and then Grim Dawn, which was made by the same people, different studio name because unfortunately, it's kind of funny. After Titan Quest, they had to close down the studio, right, because it didn't sell enough units, and then a few years later, they came back with Grim Dawn, and now they are bigger than ever, and they're doing better than ever, and it's like, wow. So, and keep in mind, Titan Quest and Grim Dawn are very close to each other when it comes to gameplay. Not, the story or anything, but like literally the gameplay, and because it's the same people. So yeah, I would love to see Titan Quest 2. Okay. A rat's quest. Hello, Biomutant. Okay. Perish. Oh, some good old shooter? I don't. Entling. Aww. Little foxies. Not necessarily my game, but cute. What the heck? Airhead. And this is all coming from one studio? Holy moly. And early access game updates, okay. One hand clapping. I will make it a little bit louder when the pre-show is, by the way, over. I also don't really know, like... Oh, Townsman VR, okay. I was like, huh, that looks a bit like... Populous or Black and White. Yeah, handy games. Ha, this was all one studio? What the hell? Like... We will probably also see more of Nickelodeon's Brawl Star, because that game is making waves. Like I know that, like it's a Smash Brothers, well, copy, so to speak, but it makes waves right now, especially in the that was the pre-show. That was so weird. What was that? Especially in the Smash Brothers community, that game actually waves because people have now looked at the gameplay. And they're like, yo, that's freaking deep. Like, that is some stuff even Smash is not doing. And keep in mind that the Smash community is not very happy right now. Nintendo has been doing a great job to get those people basically going against them. And has done a lot of outside community work and canceling tournaments and whatnot. Like, let's say... The community of Smash and Nintendo are not necessarily on the same level right now. And if there should really be a competitor coming in, then that could be big. So we will probably see that here a little bit more. Again, don't know if we are seeing more of Saints Row. I would love to do that because the gameplay we saw was super short. And I would just love to see what it does. Don't get me wrong, I would definitely play the new Saints Row. I have played all the other Saints Row from the beginning to the end. And yes, even though they have been kind of repetitive, especially with the last 3 games, I don't mind. Oh, here we go. Let's see what we get here. And see if I have to crank up the sound. Let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get. Oh, this is just a scissor reel. Or maybe a new Time Splitters. Biomutant. There's a rumor that there might be a Spellforce 1 remaster / remake. That's Time Quest. It's just a scissor reel of games we already have heard about. Wow. That's Oh yeah, the Rome game. There is like a new Rome-esque games, like something Rome is coming. So we might see more of that. Oh yeah, ELEX II. Right, we might actually see some ELEX II gameplay from Piranha Bytes. Oh, maybe Desperados expansion. What do you see? Like, That's the problem with THQ, man. So many games. So many games. Oh yeah, Kingdoms of Amalur. Right. Alright. Let's have a look what we get. And let me see if I have to... Oh! Is this the second one? Oh. Wow. They really love their Rammstein music. Rammstein. Oh god. Wait. Is it really the second one? Oh my god, this is the second one. Awesome. For all the people who watch me and know me, I will not sing. Forget it. No. YouTube would love this, by the way. It's a little bit weird that they are singing like Living in America and then they're showing UK. Hey, I love the first remake. That was good. Or remaster. That was really, really good. I'm looking forward to the second one. That's great. Because I've never played the originals. Yep. I have never ever played the originals. So for me, this is great. Yep. We finally play the second one. I like the first one. I had really fun with it last year. Nice. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Oh my. That's sinister.
Everybody, what's up and welcome
it's
to
Jeff
THQ
Keighley.
Nordic's first digital showcase. To celebrate their 10th anniversary, they wanted to share some exciting announcements and updates with you. I'm Jeff Keighley, and as we've all just seen, THQ Nordic is bringing back Earth's favorite destroyer, Crypto, for another round of earth-shattering, anal-probing, human-annihilating madness, this time in the 60s. In Destroy All Humans 2, Crypto's got his eyes on taking over more than just America with new easy-breezy weapons of
I'm playing that. Oh, they even shown some gameplay? Hell yeah.
Greetings, comrade. Mother Russia sends her regards. Mine. It's all a haze, man. There was this little green dude, and he had this like big gun and a jetpack, and he really showed the man.
Okay, that's basically like the first one.
The fuzz around and boom.
Which again, I'm okay with. More weapons, bigger maps, just have fun.
Put on those groovy glasses, and suddenly it was all colors, and I just wanted to dance, man. Like couldn't have stopped if I wanted to. Mind control, man. Mind control. I always told ya. And then I wake up, look up, and there he is in his flying
And then I watched on YouTube, man, and I wanted to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon on this channel, man.
really far out.
Soon the citizens of Bay City will be embarking on a very bad trip.
Make war, not love. Oh wait, is that right?
Yes.
Now,
Very
our next
funny.
title took a 22-year hiatus after its award-winning debut. That's right, Appeal Studios is bringing back Outcast. If If you don't know the original Outcast, because in 1999 your feet didn't touch the ground when you sat in a normal-sized chair, or if you played it and loved it, but you slept once or twice in 22 years, here's a refresher. You play Cutter, a former U.S. Navy SEAL stranded on an alien planet. In Outcast 2: A New Beginning, your job is to join
I vaguely remember the game.
Invading robotic soldiers. You'll come equipped with your jetpack
but...
to travel across the alien world and will be able to customize your weapon to blast your enemies. Adelpha is under attack, and it's your job to lead the uprising.
Huh. Oh, this is Outcast 2. Wow.
Ever since the ancients left us, and as far as the moons remember.
Ooh, pretty.
Adelpha has been under Atalan's care.
I don't know what that was. Some Kojima whale.
We are the keepers of all Yod's creations. We are home.
Home.
Renounce false prophecies and give faith to our makers.
Yeah, there was like a remaster or something of Outcast a few years ago. I think it never
no one will
picked up that much. Dancing. Lots of dancing. Cool. Energy shield. Awesome. Oh. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. Yeah. Well, you were too late. All right, and it's a Series X and PS5 next generation game. This looks pretty.
Is my home. My planet.
Man.
Adelpha.
Avatar of the game has changed. Looks pretty.
Ever since I was a girl.
Love the different biomes.
I wanted to become a Dolotai Guardian.
Huh. Really pretty. And keep in mind, the bitrate is probably not doing it justice. Would love to see this in 4K.
And all its creatures, big and small, virtuous and vicious.
So it's an open world game?
To defend against those who want to exploit its beauty.
I cannot help it, but it reminds me so much of Avatar right now. It's crazy.
Destroy it.
And I don't mean that in a bad game. In a bad way.
We face our greatest threat. We need all the help we can get.
Robots.
Cutter Slade, your friendly neighborhood invader slayer.
Alright. That could be cool.
Different planet, same problems.
It didn't show much. Looked a bit like Captain America with the shield.
In the Expedition series, you'll play a Roman legate, the commanding officer of a legion. Your
this one.
companions will live, fight, and potentially die at your command. Lead your army through Greece, North Africa, and Gaul to earn respect or fear. Meet powerful leaders, pacify provinces, gather resources, and care for your legionaries. Play as a male or
I'm kind of
female
curious
hero.
that they're actually not doing the guess game. A lot of like publishers and developers are doing nowadays.
Is not yet cast.
right, where you don't know what the game actually is, and then they're showing like the name of it at the end to temper expectations.
Very good. Stay here.
So
I have best throwing arm.
I like that. I know what I'm getting into, and it's like really gameplay.
Hello everyone.
Well, and then
I'm
2
Jonas
developers are coming
and I'm
up.
Tara Doster. We're from Logic Artists, working on our newest game, Expeditions Rome.
Expeditions Rome is a tactical turn-based role-playing game set in the ancient Roman Republic right around the time of Julius Caesar. The game casts you as a young Roman noble who is forced to flee Rome, and you seek refuge in a legion where you'll rise through the ranks and eventually assume command of the legion yourself as its legate.
Interesting time.
In our game, combat takes place on a hex grid, where you vie for strategic positions to overwhelm your enemy.
Ooh,
We
turn-based.
focus on giving each unit a wide range of skills to choose from.
Oh
that
no,
allow
it
them
has
to really try
percentage
different
chances.
things and
It's an
find their own
XCOM
way to
game.
tackle each encounter.
No.
Yeah, our goal with designing the combat system was to make you feel like a small elite group of professional Roman soldiers facing off
And
against
probably
the
you
barbarian
can
hordes.
lose your characters
You are very well
forever.
equipped, you're very well trained. You have to experiment with your skills, some of which
Because
come
you
from your
did roll
weapons
wrong.
and others of which come from your classes, and find the best way that your characters can work together to survive in the face of these overwhelming odds.
Huh.
Ultimately, it's a role-playing game. And
Cool.
the most
I'm playing
important thing to
Pathfinder
us
right
is
now,
to
and
give you a strong, deep story.
I have
full
nearly
of
100
memorable
hours in
characters,
Pathfinder now.
some of which are from
So
real
having
history.
another
Because
game
our
like
game
this
is
coming
set
up,
in the real world,
which is
right
amazing.
around the end of the Roman Republic. Our story
Yeah, that's an
spans a
interesting
decade,
time
and it
to
takes you
start
all
at the
across
end of the
Europe,
Roman
including, of course,
Republic.
to Rome herself.
What I
And
really
basically
like,
the
though, is that
Roman
opposed to
Empire
choices
/
and consequences,
dictatorship.
There's a real sense of the world reacting to what you're doing and the role you decide to play.
Choices and consequences are a huge deal to us. We've spent a lot of time and effort
Thanks,
making
Caesar.
sure that even small actions you take can have surprisingly large knock-on effects. Decisions you make right at the start of the story can come back multiple times throughout your adventures.
That's cool, okay.
Don't kill him. He deserves worse fate than that. He should try being Cerberus himself.
Killing him is the safest option. He clearly holds a lot of sway in this region. The locals might try to rescue him if we keep him alive.
This is by far the biggest game we've worked on so far.
It is more than
What
twice
other
the
games
size
have they
of
done?
our previous game in the series.
I see
And we talked on a few things in
panzers
the game,
in the
but we haven't
background.
even touched on the majority of the features, like managing and commanding your legion in battle, crafting items, leveling and equipping your party, or
What?
treating the injuries after a fight, or expanding
Damn.
your war camp to unlock new features. Oh, we haven't even talked about the music either. Our composer Tom Farnon has done a fantastic
Lots of
job
menus.
bringing to life all of these diverse
Always a fan of
cultures.
that.
Absolutely. I still get the chills whenever I listen to the main theme.
The main theme is wonderful. Another of my favorites is Cleopatra's theme, because somehow he's managed to summarize what is actually a very complex character in a piece of music, which is extraordinary.
Well, that's gonna do
Seeing
it.
all those
We hope
people
you
not having
enjoyed
the
this
mask
little look
over their
into
nose
Expeditions
is
Rome.
like...
We can't wait for you to have your own unique
But let's
adventures
not talk
playing our
about
game.
that.
We do regular dev streams on Twitch, and we also have dev diaries on our community site. So we'd love for you to join us there and take part in the conversation. We also have Facebook, we have Twitter.
When
we
is
have
the game coming
Discord.
out? This
so
year?
there are plenty of opportunities to get plugged in and learn more.
This was definitely the most information we actually got so far.
The only off-road racing franchise to feature bikes, ATVs, and UTVs is back with its 8th installment, MX vs. ATV Legends. This time around, the team at Rainbow Studios wants players to know what it feels like to become a world-famous
That's a game
professional
where I
motocross
just log
rider,
off.
building a career, competing through a real-life MX calendar, plus story elements like
Not my
invitationals and
kind of
sponsorship
gameplay.
opportunities. This in addition to the new Trails mode, which takes
Like
riders
the
across
only
various
racing
outdoor
game, sport
environments,
game
as
I can
well as
kind of
squad-based
stomach
multiplayer
nowadays
gameplay supported by
is
Rainbow's new server infrastructure.
Need for
Here's a
Speed.
first look at what it's
That's
like
still fun.
to go from amateur to pro.
Like the last
to
Need for Speed
motocross
was good.
legend.
And Forza Horizon, really. Ah. And here comes the copyrighted music. I really hope that studios realize that if they want, like, content creators react to this, they have to stop this. Because it will get worse. And I know some people will say, well, I don't care if you can react to this or not. Yeah, it's not just about me. Like, I'm a small fish in the big pond of reaction videos, right? But, I mean, this is not getting better, even for the big content creators. Like, the people who have millions of views on their channels. Like, even they have the same problem. So... yeah, again, they really have to stop this to put in, like, copyrighted music. Especially because a lot of video games have amazing music in itself, and there's also a good chunk of not, like, copyrighted music out there.
Superpower 3 aims to be one of the most complete geopolitical simulations out there.
Oh.
In the contemporary world, you'll play a country and influence political,
I think I've played
social,
Superpower 2 at some point.
Grand strategy teams up with real-time strategy.
But that was
the ultimate chance to go back
too much menus even for me. And keep in mind, I'm playing Paradox games.
The pros, or much worse.
And I've been playing Paradox games way before they became a little bit easier, so to speak. Like Hearts of Iron 2 and 3, I have played that.
Because we've all had to wait, and for much too long, to be finally heard. Around this country and spreading all over the world now, what do we see? Incompetence, imbeciles, weak leaders, not able to rise up to the times. Our times.
Yeah, that's not what the game is.
As a new generation takes over, everyone
the game is mostly spreadsheets and menus.
Today is not
how you
about
manage a country.
Today is about all of us. Today is about our movement. There are millions of us out there joining our cause. And it is together, bound by this cherished heritage, that we will show them who we are. We've only just begun.
Ubisoft would now say, #not-political. No, it's literally a politics management game with tons of spreadsheets and menus. I wonder if they actually show some gameplay of the game. They've done that before so far. No.
ELEX II,
which makes sense. You really don't want to showcase spreadsheets.
Get your engines going? Maybe this will. There will be fireballs, there will be flamethrowers, there will be the return of a certain jetpack. Magellan is waiting for you and needs united.
I liked ELEX I.
Once again, step into Jackson's shoes and save the world. Less talking, more showing.
Typical Piranha games. Lots of ideas. Kinda wanky execution.
I know that an unknown foe will come soon. All my efforts to prepare humanity for this impending danger.
Haven't we seen this before?
Not.
I think they are showing it again.
We can't ignore the signs.
Oh no, this is.
We have to be prepared.
This looks good though. If this is in game, it looks like in game. This looks really good.
War. Now go.
Not this.
Don't be such a buzzkill, man. Grab a beer and relax.
Listen, the threat is real. The Aware will come, and we haven't got much time left. If we ignore the signs, there'll be no future for us.
Yeah, I know. But maybe you're getting caught up in this too. It's probably not that important right now.
And he did.
I'm doing this for all of us. We have to do something.
In case you hadn't noticed, I have other things to worry about. And I could really use some support, here and now.
Shit.
I don't even remember how ELEX I ended. Have I finished the game? I
you from Hemimont Games is Jagged Alliance 3. The game combines turn-based tactics with the best parts of strategy. You operate a mercenary organization out of Africa. And you'll choose your band of heroes.
I didn't saw Jagged Alliance 3 coming.
A pool of numerous characters, each with individualized personalities and skill sets.
Hemimont Games?
Who remember Ivan? Yes, he'll be there too. This world reacts to your decisions.
Hemimont Games
the fate of the country rests on your shoulders alone.
Tropical.
Because of course it does.
And Survival Mars. So that's what they have been working on?
Diamond should be upstairs.
Well, I hope you can play this multiplayer like you could the other games.
Retrieving diamonds.
I like the first two games. Again, not what the game is. It's a turn-based, well, turn-based real-time strategy game. They kind of interesting. They had like another Jagged Alliance game, not the third one, but just a Jagged Alliance game. I think a year or two ago. Oh, there we go. Yeah, very much Jagged Alliance. Very much XCOM-y. Which is good. I love the first two. Even though it has been a while. I think Jagged Alliance 2 came out in 2002? 2001? If I'm not completely mistaken. It has been a while. And then they tried to do like a remake or off-spin in comic graphics. It was also called Jagged Alliance. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hemimont Games is Tropical, and then they made Survive Mars, and now they're working apparently on this.
Thank you all so much for joining us today. I hope you had a great time.
Oh, that was it?
Just as hyped as we are for all those upcoming games.
Okay.
But wait, I almost forgot.
One more thing.
Legend claims that the wishes of those with pure hearts can be granted with a vial of mermaid tears. Are you ready, kids?
Oh, no. Is this fight for the cosmic shape? Oh boy, it's a new one. I mean, Fight for Bikini Bottom, the remake, was crazy successful. It really was. And it was good. It was really good. I love the remake. Or remaster, whatever you call it. They made so much money. So having a new one makes sense. Yeah. They tested the waters. They saw it worked. And now they were like, yeah, hell yeah, let's make a new one. Oh god. Alright, Mrs. Puff. Alright, we get it. I love the eyes. Especially like Patrick was like, I don't know her. Oh, but no talk about Titan Quest? Maybe they're not ready. Wait. Vroom vroom. Alright. That was good. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. You don't need an hour-long show. Wow, look at this. As of today, THQ Nordic has 42 games in development. They have 28 still unannounced games. Wow. Like, I can only repeat myself here. People are afraid of Tencent. They're afraid of Microsoft buying like a company once per year. And then there's Embracer Group, who's just buying 10 studios a year. And they've said this over and over again. They're not done with acquisition. So I am more afraid about them than anything else. So yeah, that's crazy. All right, but it was good. Like, it was short. They showed gameplay. They showed trailers. They didn't put like a lot of talking in just to fill up an hour. That was really, really good. And there were a lot of games I'm curious about. Like, I know not everyone is interested in this, but hey, that was good. That was good. All right, folks. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction video of mine. If you did and you're on your way out, I would appreciate if you leave a like. And well, if you didn't like this video for whatever reason, there's a dislike button right next to it. And if you're also new to the channel, you want to see more reaction videos, gaming news, my opinions about the gaming industry, tips and tricks for new games, and much, much more, then you might want to subscribe to the channel. It would definitely help me out. And if you're doing so, please don't forget to hit the bell icon, because you would subscribe to the channel, but you would never hear ever of me again. And that's like defeating the purpose of a subscription. So I would appreciate if you might think about it. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Stay safe.